Mirrored overworld will grace us. Let's see. Here we go. And nope, looks like we're in a standard overworld.
And I'm taking a quick look at the bracket. This is the losers round 1 matchup between these two runners. The winner of this matchup will face Rooslugs. The not winner will be out of the tournament after tonight. So this everything is on the line tonight.
Absolutely. And it looks like Eat My Steel found themselves Camp 8 already. That's a quick level to find and a good one, especially because it has could have those 2 items possibly.
Syscrusher also in level 8, and he's using the regular level text. Eat My Steel using the specific unique text that goes with it. Comment shot, we're already going camping. Yeah, get some marshmallows and light a campfire. We're all set.
Yep, and from what it looks like, we may have ourselves a second quest 8. Ooh, and our magical boomerang is on that coast.
Yeah, scrap metal. We'll see if they come back to that later, depending on when the ladder comes up and what kind of weapons they get by that point. But we're dealing with a regular overworld, no mirrored overworld today, it looks like. So we're going to find out what kind of overworld we do get. We can have both first and second quest locations on this overworld. So some areas they test, you may think, as a fairly new viewer, well, why are they doing this? Ooh, 73 rupees for a large secret, not too bad.
Yeah, so that's not terrible.
You may think, why are they burning this tree and nothing's happening? It's because in one quest it will burn, the other quest it will not. So they have to make sure whether that's a valid location in this seed today. And 8 for the small secret, so slightly less than ideal, but nonetheless, small secret is just small. So it won't make that much of a difference anyway.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see a good medium secret kind of balance things out.
Well, we're going to see a door repair right now, and that is a hefty 24 rupee door repair from my math.
Yeah, that's a heavy one. So, and both runners making the smart play. They're going to check all the Armos items, so hopefully we can find a free item.
See, my steel's already at one of the groups of Armos here, and look, that was a red candle.
Yeah, that's a great thing to find. That's repeatable damage, so that's great for Eat My Steel.
Left the Armos alone as a thank you, didn't bother to burn it. So let's see what's up on northeast of the world. I can't say Northern Death Mountain here because Death Mountain is to the left, obviously. But we found the letter 2 screens over from its vanilla location.
Yep, hopefully Syscrusher heads back there soonish so he can get himself that candle. For now, it looks like Eat My Steel's trying to get over to Vanilla 5.
Looks like Syscrusher might do some screen warps to get to some more out of the way locations, get those checked out. He's at one of the Armo screens right now, but not the one that he needs to be at for the candle. And the message of the day, are you the green Mario?
Always nice Mario references.
Every message will be that until the runners pick up the book at some point, and they may even choose not to pick up the book if they don't want the hints, because the rod will also gain the ability to cast Purifying Fire if they collect that, and some runners don't like that. 32 for the medium secret as well, so that's kind of middle of the road.
Yeah, our secrets aren't that great today, so hopefully definitely resource management's going to come into play here. Looks like Eat My Steel's jumped himself back into 8, and Syscrusher is checking some more Armos items and the like.
Vanilla blue ring shop here, and that's a door repair. Oh, silver arrows already! Wow!
Wow, that's a great find. That takes a load off your mind for sure.
That's one of the 3 items that's absolutely required to beat the seed. That, the bow, and the magic rod itself to be able to even cause damage again in the first place. Those are the 3 things you absolutely need. Other items may come in need, like the recorder or the power bracelet if there's a level hidden underneath of those. But otherwise, those are the 3 items that you absolutely have to have in every seed.
Yeah, and the more we look at it, and indeed Fury and chat's telling us this is... Oh, and he finds the second item! My goodness!
This is the freest level 8 I've seen in a while.
Yeah, and it's 2Q8 and it's free. Hopefully the Triforce is nearby and they don't gotta go in the whole spiral.
Eat My Steel will check that out later when he's more ready for... Ladies and gentlemen, name that tune.
And while Eat My Steel's leaving, Syscrusher's doing some exploring around the vanilla start area.
It looks like the level 8 square did not reveal anything today, the vanilla level 8 location in first quest, so moving on from that. Lionels in the overworld, we like seeing them here instead of in dungeons, because the dungeons, they're very laggy and their swords can be very annoying when you're trying to find a Triforce.
Yep, and unless my eyes deceive me, I think we have Pole's voices here in the overworld too, so that's going to take out another kind of enemy we don't really want to see in the actual dungeons.
That is a very time-consuming enemy in the dungeons. Yes, I didn't catch that, but I'm going to take your word for it till I see it again here. We have more money for Eat My Steel, another 8 rupees, leading the rupee count very, very nicely, 135 to 9 right now. You can go shopping if you want to.
Absolutely, and I think Syscrusher is going to go finally pick up his red candle. He's kind of headed in that direction right now.
And that's the expensive meat today, 94 for the grade A meat. We're going to possibly find the grade D meat later and give that to Agria if it turns out there's a meat one. There's another large, 73. Eat My Steel nearly has a full wallet.
Yeah, he's definitely getting his money right now, and let's see if we find anything else good.
Ooh, Eddy Roads. That's already a good Eddy Road. That's right near the secret. I would check that secret up at the top before taking any more roads. But I guess he might just come back to that later. He's also finding one at vanilla level 1. And that one is...
That's kind of meh.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's still a fair distance away considering you have to walk around. That's not really too bad. I'll give those about a solid B.
I'd agree. A B. They're definitely good. No, looks like Eat My Steel finds himself a heart, as well as Syscrusher. They're all kind of right there together.
There's some sync right now between these runners.
Yep. Let's see how long they stay synced up. And this is you know, the blue Octoroks are in our bomb dropping group, so it's a good idea to kill them and see if they get themselves some bombs.
Yeah, those explosives come in very handy when you're going through a dungeon trying to find the right path. Very often you'll find, there it is. Very often you'll find that they do require bombs to be placed in walls and openings created. And Syscrusher's going to lose some time up here later, but he has to come back up with bombs later to open those crevices that Eat My Steel is currently working to open. So this is a little bit of time that Eat My Steel will be able to save later. Syscrusher does get his prescription. He should be getting his red... Oh, he already picked up the red count. He didn't catch him pick it up, so he has that too.
Yep, he is. He's fully armed with fire and ready to go.
Time to burn, baby, burn. And now into the Lost Hills he goes. He's going to head over to the river, which he can't cross yet, but he can at least check the Waterfall Cave. Going to probably check the White Sword Cave first. Pretty light. Well, okay, the levers maybe not, but otherwise very light. He'll torch a couple of the Lionels here and then see us in that cave. We just had a door repair for Eat My Steel, so I'll be curious to see if he decides to go shopping before he loses too much of his money.
Yep, and as chat pointed out, looks like the heart container is going to be our White Sword item, and it looks like it's 4 hearts today, so that's a pretty easy heart pickup.
Ooh, I didn't even catch that, so that's a very good heart pickup to find too.
And Syscrusher trying to do battle here with these laser ponies, or laser doggies as someone likes to call them.
Waterfall Cave shows to have a shop in it, the common shop. Not rare shop I don't think we found yet. And Eat My Steel gets a health refill.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go do some burning and see what he can turn up over here.
For those latecomers, there's another chance to play Name That Tune. So, yeah, he turned burning... Oh, 9 and 1 rupees for the arrows. Yeah, we don't need those anymore. We got the silvers. Thank you very much.
Yep, and looks like Syscrusher finds himself level 1, and it's full of red bubbles, which we're in bracket flags for this race, so in this particular set of flags, those will invert your controls.
indeed. We don't know yet whether level 1 is the level we want to be in, or whether it's actually the level 4, because we have to determine whether it's first quest or second quest. Based on this layout, I'm inclined to think it might be second quest.
I am inclined as well. That's what it's looking like. And ooh, might want to get out of there quick.
Yeah, you don't want to, unless you can clip in that block, you really don't want to hang around these danger noodles, because they will be in imminent danger.
Very much. It looks like we saw the potion prices, and it looks like a red potion's only 57, so that's a cheap pickup for some health.
That's definitely putting Coke in the lead today in terms of the beverage purchasing category. It looks like Syscrusher did take out the Angels, found a stairway, is going to come back and check that later. Perhaps the worms will stay dead as long as he does not leave this dungeon.
So it looks like we do have second quest all the way through for dungeons. So we're going to have, we're going to have Patcher in one too, but looks like we are going to have straight up second quest for all of our dungeons this evening. We'll see what Syscrusher finds here.
Gonna try the staircase that you've opened up before.
Looks like it's just a transport for us, so he'll keep digging around.
Yep, the item in level 1 in second quest is on the floor, I believe, so it is definitely has to be a transport. That's another heart for Eat My Steel. They are now tied at 6 hearts apiece. And the gels did not roll lucky on the beef category today, so they're just squishy like they usually are.
That's good. And for folks just joining us on this bracket flags, our enemies are ±2 in the heart department, so hopefully we don't get too beefy of enemies.
Now, for those wondering why Syscrusher skipped that patch, or those who are maybe newer to this category, you have to have the sword to be able to fight the Patcher. So without a sword, Patcher stays alive, and needless to say, Syscrusher wasn't going to have any of that. He checked the stairway, saw what was in there, and decided to come back later.
Yep, that one's going to be crucial, and we're getting some Deadwoods exploration from Eat My Steel here.
Syscrusher, meanwhile, picked up a batch of bombs. That was not a bad fight with the Linos to get that, as Eat My Steel loses some more money as well. So did he do any shopping with any of his?
He might have bought a potion, so I think maybe he spent a little on that, but besides, he hasn't purchased anything else.
Okay, yeah, if he did buy the potion, otherwise he lost a lot of that money to door repairs if that wasn't the case. Syscrusher is back in the Danger Noodle room, interesting. Oh, we found the magical sword item. Of course, the magical sword is going to be replaced by bombs, but it is in the level 3 location, first quest level 3. And to clarify what I mean by when I say, of course, it's a pack of bombs, with swordless mode, the magical sword and the white sword have ceased to exist. So, in the Swiss Plagues, we actually had bomb upgrades there, +2 bomb upgrades, but in the Bracket Plagues, those have been dutifully removed, and they've been replaced by a regular 4-pack of bombs that has nothing to do with your story.
So what we just saw is that we did see a heart container on the floor in level 1. It could either be our item here in level 1, or it could be the dungeon heart. So we'll have to look out for that.
I thought we saw a heart container as the white sword item.
No. Oh yes, we did. My bad. Yep, it was 4 hearts.
Yeah, so that was the dungeon heart. Then that means there is still an item in level 1.
So I think Syscrusher is gonna nope himself out and see what we got, and Eat My Steel is giving the graveyard a go for us.
And we have 2 graves that may potentially push, and they're considered power bracelet lock, but they do push without the power bracelet. So one does open, and we can go gambling. Yay! And the other pushes, and we can get money to go gambling. Yay!
I don't know if they're gonna go gambling, but they definitely have the money for it now.
It's kind of like the casino district. Here, have some free money. You're gonna lose it. Oh,
it looks like it looks like in, like you were gonna say, in Vanilla 6 we found 5.
I was about to say the same thing as you, so I just succeeded you on that. Level 5, and of course, second quest level 5, now that we know second quest is very likely what we have for all of our dungeons here today, we know that second quest level 5 is the letter Z, so we're going to follow kind of the Z layout as we clear this map. And there's those buddies in the overworld you were talking about, mixed with a Gorilla, blue Gorilla, and a couple of orange Lionel.
That's one heck of an enemy set right there.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to get a look at the coast. eatmysteel didn't have bombs, so we're going to see what we find down here. And Syscrusher grabs himself some bombs.
Looks like Syscrusher may have found one of the potion shops here. The old man didn't do anything, he didn't say anything, didn't take away any money, nothing. I found hard when you go to the doctor, they actually will not talk to you at all unless you present a prescription.
Yeah, they're very particular.
Yeah. These signed letters.
Everybody's just kind of exploring places others may have, so we'll see if anyone finds anything of interest. Hopefully we'll find some more dungeons here soon.
Something I want to make clear here as well, I think because this is bracket flags, this is a one race match and that's it, correct?
Correct, that's right.
Yeah, so ignore the Triforce you see at the top of the screen. Those are in place for our Elite 8 flags. This is a bracket flags matchup. This race will not have the Elite 8 2 out of 3 setup on it tonight. And eatmysteel has found Camp 1, and Syscrusher, having not explored level 8 yet, goes and buys those arrows. He might not be happy later when he realizes he could have the silver arrows for free, but oh well.
Yeah, he may be a little upset when he sees that, but you know, he didn't know, and arrows are always a good purchase.
Indeed. And use 2 bombs to try to open that up. Unfortunately, that wall is a very sturdy wall. Still will not give away with 2 bombs. Those blue Octrox, by the way, are beefy. That took 4 hits to kill that blue Octrox.
Yeah, those are beefy bomb droppers for sure. So it looks like eatmysteel is going to find that same surprise in a minute here when he takes that staircase of a friendly Patra.
Friendly is the operative word. Hey, buddy.
He just wants to say hi, just be your friend.
So this could be locking something in level 1. This could be locking the item. This could be locking the Triforce. Definitely possible that rod is required. If that is the case, and it's the Triforce back there, we know the rod will not be in level 9 in that case.
And Syscrusher just finds more of the rupees. Keeping on going over here.
Finds a good supply of the rupees there, the 73 large secret. You know, still realizing he has now ended up in the room right below where he got blocked by the Patra. So, going to... Will he use the key on the locked door? Maybe he can get around without having to kill the Patra if he uses the key on the locked door, because there is a ladder block here. We haven't seen the item yet, I don't believe.
We haven't. We kind of got as far as that heart container, and he was kind of ladder blocked at the moment.
Can you imagine if it's behind that locked door and that's the Yeti key?
That would be, ironics.
It kind of would be, in a way. Finding that there's no bomb hole, so whatever room is up there, you do have to kill the Patra. If that's the item room or the Triforce room, that is just add a layer of mystery to this.
Absolutely. So we'll have to We'll have to find ourselves a magical rod / wand and see what happens there.
And Syscrusher is just bringing things down. I'm trying to think what that tune is.
It's Beethoven's Fifth. Oh no, and poor Syscrusher takes a death. Back to the beginning with him.
Yep, unfortunately, an overworld death will put you back to whatever starting screen is on the overworld, so way back to the right side of the world for him as eatmysteel locates the medicine shop. 35 for the blue potion, so I can see that now. So Coke definitely wins the beverage war today. Getting a prediction on Friday the 13th NES on the Name That Tune. I don't know that one, so I'll take your word for it if that's true.
Yeah, I've never played that one, so we shall see. Looks like eatmysteel was lucky, got himself a bomb drop, and poor Syscrushers can't get one no matter how hard he tries.
Ooh, there's level 9. And we got the pastel blue palette on today.
Oh, yippee.
Southeast of vanilla level 1.
Oh, and here's 3 with a Pepto Pink palette.
I prefer the blue one, to be honest. I think Pepto-Bismol pink just irks me.
Yeah, and with eatmysteel's avatar, it's kind of hard to see as well.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to see what he's doing. He must hate these pink levels. That clock thinks it's easy to see what he's doing.
Exactly. More clocks, please.
Yes, another one, please. Or a room like this. I'll take that.
Syscrusher's gonna give us a look and see what vanilla level 1 has to offer today, besides bunnies.
That is a very, very occupied vanilla level 1 screen.
Very much, and it looks like Syscrusher got some bombs too.
We saw the Any Roads drop off here earlier when eatmysteel explored them. He's gonna find the level 9 right now, so hello, Ganon's Domain.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, and it's a transport.
Yeah, we had the transport has to go to the left side because the level you would not be able to those 2 rooms without it, and that drops you off right in the Triforce room. So we're gonna see what the one single room down here is with it, and it's just a bunch of Dodongos. He has enough Dodongo food, so he might try to take them out here. He looks like he's gonna try to. Just feeding the friendly neighborhood Dodongos, nothing to see here. Syscrusher is now also exploring level 3. Dodongo walking right through the statue, doesn't care what's in the room, it's gonna go wherever it wants to. There's your power bracelet!
Wow, that was a nice, compact, quick level 3 for our runners. I'm sure they'll welcome that.
Both the item and the Triforce on the left side, that is very nice. And look at Syscrusher's bomb count right now. He does have enough bombs to take out the Dodongos.
Yes, he does. So he's going to need to find himself some bombs.
Oh, speak of the devil!
Well, speak it into being. Good to go.
All I have to do is say it, and there they are.
So let's see what Syscrusher chooses to do here. He's going to keep on going, it looks like.
This is advisable for him. We don't know if the power bracelet is required or not, but we do know the Triforce is through a stairwell, so we do have to get there. Are you the green Mario? That is our bait block, and it doesn't go anywhere. This Crusher does not need the map, goes back to the start again, and he leaves. He does not go back in for the Triforce and Power Bracelet.
Yeah, that, excuse me, depending on, you know, the Power Bracelet situation, that may hurt him or help him. We'll just have to see, because, yeah, he didn't have any keys, so he either needs to find some keys or go buy himself a key.
Yeah, he has a lot of money, so he can buy a key if he wants to, and given that he could run into more secrets, it might be advisable to do that. So, we'll see what he decides to do here, but he does lose another 24 rupees to that door.
He'll go ahead and do some Power Bracelet spot checking for us. So let's see what we get here at our first Power Bracelet check.
Oh. Use power, lose money.
Yep, that one was non-useful. Looks like Syscrusher has himself another heart piece, and he's already up to 9 hearts. That's a lot of health.
Nice this early in the scene with no Triforces yet. That'll be, given that we don't have the red ring yet, that will help with his combat abilities a little bit. But of course, getting the red ring will make that, he's almost virtually indestructible for a battle in any particular room.
Yep, and we have lots of places left to check, so hopefully our runners can find that.
Still take the time to fight the friendly neighborhood bomb-dropping Octoroks. And drops one in front of the cave and gets some free money. Oh, doesn't take the money because he's 210. He is aware that there could still be a large secret out there, and that could be the large secret. He would not get all the money. So he is potentially looking for a way to drop some of the rupees to get a free large secret now.
Yep, he's just making sure he doesn't waste any, so that's probably a good choice until he either spends some or has them brutally ripped from his hands by a door repair.
Exactly. You never like to buy those doors, but it will happen. And Syscrusher doing what we were discussing he might do and buying one of those keys so he can get through level 3 perhaps. Buying 2 of them actually. He doesn't want to lose the money, so he'd rather use it now.
Yep, and some of those level 2 dungeons, or excuse me, second quest dungeons, can be a bit key heavy, so I think that's a really good choice on his part.
Perhaps. We will see how that plays out. So for those coming late, just a reminder of the scenario here. This is ignoring the Triforce at the top of the ignoring the Triforce at the top of the screen. This is a single match shootout between eatmysteel1 and Syscrusher. The winner of this match will move on to face Slugs in the next round of the lower bracket. The loser of this match is out.
And yep, Syscrusher jumps back into 3. We will see, hopefully he'll head the right way and can pick up his Triforce and Power Bracelets. eatmysteel fills himself up on some delicious bombs, so we'll see where he heads off to. Perhaps he's gonna come over to Death Mountain and start exploring up on Death Mountain. That'd be one of the places we really haven't got to a lot yet.
Delicious bombs, you said.
Nom nom bombs.
Yep, I would suppose that dongles would be very, very capable of agreeing with you on how delicious those are. So Syscrusher is doing the depths of exploration on level 3, getting his compass and finding out he needs to go through the stairs. Let's see if he goes and checks out the room south of the stairs and gets his power bracelet. He has enough Dodongo food if he doesn't waste it.
Yep, hopefully he does that. He's going there right now, so let's see what happens.
Makes sense, don't waste the trip. He obviously will not have found the item yet. He did explore all of the right side of the dungeon, so he probably... Oh, there's a wasted one. He probably knows the item is over here, is probably worrying that he might waste another bomb now, so hopefully he doesn't. Here it comes, got it down, and get that... Oh!
Oh no! That's not good.
So he's gonna have to go back to the start of the dungeon and possibly try to pick up another set of bombs in order to progress. If he picks up that Triforce, he leaves the dungeon. I think the Dodongos regenerate in that case. I would have possibly gone and done this again to not have to waste time with all three of them later.
Yep, and eatmysteel finds himself level 2 while Syscrusher tries to go find some bombs, and hey, there's our Tringle out of...
That's a free Triforce. That's right near the start, I think. Well, that Dodongo situation may not hurt Syscrusher that badly. That item is going to be on the back of his mind for the entire race now. But I think he'll be happy when he finds out that the bow and the silver arrows are not located in that location. It's just the power bracelet. Of course, if we find the power bracelet is locking a dungeon, then we know it's a major time sink.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Yeah, Inno shoot.
And a useless shoot.
So it looks like, regretfully, eatmysteel got bopped by one of those bubbles, so he's now using inverted controls until he can find himself a blue bubble. Or go to a fairy fountain, get a Triforce, or drink a potion.
I think he does have one of those potions, so he could decide to do that if he finds the inverted controls are tampering with him too much, or if it's a really difficult one he would get through. Doesn't use the transport.
Looks like he's going to go ahead and take it this time. He's also out of keys, so...
I think there are 2 transports this level. Yeah, that would probably confirm it right there. So, or is there just 1 in level 2? So yeah, we found Uncle Wizzy's first cavern of loveliness here. Now, we know that they are going to be in level 9. This spikes that usually pops them down in level 9. So, we know level 9 is going to be a magical paradise. But, it's interesting to see how the Wizard Robes may potentially block access in the earlier dungeons as well before we get there. There's that blue bubble, so he's going to take that.
And that's probably very much welcome. Those inverted controls are just a bear to deal with.
Where did that Tektite come from? It just fell from the top of the screen.
It's a transport and Tektite doing some warp magic there.
I have to look at that again on replay. I don't know how that happened. That is really weird.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before. It's kind of strange how they kind of transport.
I thought I saw that happening. I had to look at the replay just to see that happened again. There is the bow, by the way. So eatmysteel has the final Ganon Shot welcome pack.
All he needs to find now is the Wand of Magicalness, so he could beat Ganon up, so he could shoot that bow and arrow at him.
But then he still has to get all the Triforce as well. We have to hope that they're not, in Syscrusher's case, that they're not Power Bracelet lock. eatmysteel is all set for that.
Absolutely.
I see the clip. I think he called it Tektite Learns Teleport.
I'm glad he learned that spell. That's a very important spell to learn.
So we're gonna kill, well, try to kill the lovely neighborhood Dig Dog, well, trio of Dig Dogger eyes here. Basically, only has to kill one eye, and then it can despawn the enemy. Yeah, that's enough for him. Oh, you get a compass for that. Nice.
Always welcome. And Syscrusher is just digging level 8, hoping to get all the goodies.
Oh, we have an unfortunate death for eatmysteel. Meanwhile, we do see the letter Z design on that dungeon now. So he is going to go back to the start of the dungeon and try to take a different path here to make his way closer to the triangle. And more wizrobe. Only one in this room, interestingly enough. Lots of bubbles, a skeleton, and a wizrobe.
Syscrusher gonna burn some of those keys he has and try to clear out some of level 8 here. Remember, level 8 in second quest is a giant spiral, and there is just a ton of staircases, and it's just basically a giant pain.
But in this case, it provided eatmysteel 2 very, very quick items. We had both the silver arrow first, and then the recorder in here. So 2 very quick items if Syscrusher takes the right path to find. There might be one of them. No, that was a transport, sorry.
Yep, he's picked up the recorder. I didn't see if he picked up the silver arrows or not.
He took a different path then to get the recorder first. Interesting. Ooh, that's an unfortunate death for Syscrusher. Let's see if that leads him in the different path to the silver arrows. eatmysteel is, meanwhile, cursing the sight of all these magical beings.
Yeah, and regretfully, yeah, this might be it. It was in 2 back-to-back push block rooms.
I think it was that room, or the next room, one of these 2 rooms. You're just gonna take the locked door instead, and enter darkness. Which has a Goma that is not really blocking anything, and we know it's not an item. Could be the Triforce, perhaps, but we can't beat it yet with his current payload anyway. We're back in the room of bats.
Yep, it looked like it's kind of a free Triforce for level 5. I think eatmysteel is going to keep on digging and see if he can find the item out of 5.
You want to say the Tektites drop anything useful for him for the quest of digging as well. Oh good, he found some bombs. Oh good, we found some bomb eaters. I love the scene's sense of humor. Here, have some bombs. You're going to use them next room.
Yeah, yeah. Very, very kind of the game, I guess.
And we are now in the absolute top right corner. He does intend to get the item out of this level. Oh, that's a darkness we don't like to see.
Oh, goodness. Gonna have to use some of those bombs now to kill those wizrobes.
And unfortunately, he takes a death.
Oh, that's a shame. He had made a lot of progress.
That takes us back to Syscrusher wandering in level 8, fighting off a super rope right now. He has not gone to the very quickly accessible silver arrows in this. And I don't think he's in the area of him right now. That is a transport staircase.
Both of the items are up at the top right they start, so he's in the right row, just not in the right room.
Exactly, they are definitely in the top right, and you're not going to get through this one because there's a staircase on that door area. So now he's pretty much a mile away from the item now, and that silver arrow he will want to pick up once he knows where that is. eatmysteel is dealing with the orange wizards again. They are the much stronger version in terms of how powerful they are to kill. There's our ladder. It was locked behind one of those wizards. So there you go. We found the ladder in level 5. What I was going to say is it is the much more powerful version of the wizard, but it is also the more squishy one in terms of defenses. So the blue ones will survive longer, but they won't hurt you as badly. They're annoying though.
Wizrobes equal annoying no matter what color they are.
At least the orange ones are somewhat easy to kill.
Very true.
I prefer them over the blue ones any day.
Most assuredly.
But now you can just pick up the Triforce. There's no reason to explore anymore. What is he doing here? Is he looking for a bomb upgrade or something?
Possibly? Or
he might have just realized that too. He might be trying to get some bombs out of a Tektite as well. Are they a bomb dropping enemy? I didn't think they were. Oh, they are. He's trying to force the bomb and stuck by. Nice.
Yep, he was great on that. He could have also been looking for keys. So that is another Triforce there for eatmysteel. That is his third.
That was a nice forced bomb drop there as well. He was counting, and that was why he went to the buyer in the top room. He was counting enemies and wanted to make sure he got that bomb drop forced and got a few back in his inventory. Good thinking by eatmysteel there.
Very much so. And on the other side, it looks like something else that likes bombs. Looks like Syscrusher is trying to clip into that staircase and not deal with that manhandle that he's been forced to handle.
Yeah, you don't like to handle the manhandlers. They will handle you badly if you don't handle them correctly.
Very true, Cyclone. And it looks like eatmysteel has found level 6 for us. We'll see what it's going to bring us this time.
Ooh, that's a lot of fire from that manhandler right now. I'm just watching Syscrusher. He's trying to plant, or either he's trying to plant a clip, or he's trying to plant the bomb perfectly to get in there. And by the way, it's being noted that that bracelet seemed to lock level 6 apparently, so the power bracelet would be required then today.
Yep, it is a required item.
Syscrusher is just dancing around this manhandler and just can't get the clip in. I would just drop a bomb and... Oh, he got it!
Very nice.
He won't be happy with this transport. Won't be happy with this transport. So he's been through the item room. He hasn't picked up the item yet.
Yep, and he's making some progress. It'll be nice if the Triforce is down here. Otherwise, he's sure sinking a lot of time in.
Yeah. This is a huge play trying to go for the Triforce, and he needs to find it while he's here. Oh, he ran into his own fire! Oh!
Ugh, that's not good. Well, hopefully, he'll go to start, and he'll push a block, and he'll get his silver arrows.
Now, there is a term for what we just saw there. If you think from a sporting perspective, that was an own goal. He basically scored on himself and took himself out.
And eatmysteel finds himself a transport staircase in 6 in this music note fish hook level.
I'm not sure what that's called, to be honest with you.
So this is definitely turning out to be an interesting siege. We gotta get Syscrusher to go back into 3 to catch his power bracelet, because 6 is power bracelet locks. It looks like that's what Syscrusher's doing. He read our mind. Yeah. He's gonna go back into 3 and pick up his item.
He's getting the power bracelet, but he's not going to be happy having to go back to 8 and find the silver arrows were right next to where he started. He might have marked that room off as not having anything.
Yeah, it's very plausible. Hopefully that's not the case. eatmysteel trying to pull a ladder clip here. Nice work.
That had to be an accident.
That or he really wanted to play some Beethoven for us.
He really wants to give you a chance to guess that tune, everyone. You better get this right for him. No any key yet, so eatmysteel1 uses the only remaining key on the door, and finds, interestingly enough, for a room that has a ladder block top and bottom that leads nowhere.
And looks like Syscrusher is feeding the Dodongos again. Oh man! Well, that Dodongo was hungry. He ate the bomb after all.
Ooh, and little heart of damage there from the statues. I used to call them Beamos, but they are just shooting statues. They're not Beamos. Oh, that was a wasted bomb. It stunned the Dodongo. We don't have a sword to kill it. Whoa, no!
Oh,
Got
geez.
it.
Oh, thank goodness.
That was scary. That was scary. And meanwhile, eatmysteel gets the book, picks it up. We're soon going to get to learn what some of the information is. He may go and buy some hints with that, having 207 lovely rupees to do that with. And a question in chat, do you think this could still go either way? This is what I'm going to say in answer to that. Until we get into level 9 and we see what kind of layout level 9 has, you could be several Triforces behind. You can come back and win the race. This can still go either way.
Absolutely. And you know, it does look like Syscrusher is a little behind, but we've seen this tournament. We've seen people come from far behind and just blaze through 9 while the others struggled. So you never know.
Yep, we have definitely seen that. And one thing that I always say is that the rod very much can determine what kind of race you have. And I said that in the first call that I did in the brackets, and I think in every single race that has come true. Whoever got the rod first had a huge combat advantage over whoever didn't, and it led to either a very convincing win or at least a win in some way because they had that extra time and extra advantage of time from using the rod.
Absolutely, that rod's the thing. This one, just like the sword's the thing in sorted play.
Meanwhile, we didn't mention level 6 Triforce found by eatmysteel. We heard the audio for that, though. Syscrusher is heading up to one of the magical fairy fountains. Please wait. Oh, no, don't wait. Just go back to the start. Yep. Are you stuck? Call the Nintendo Hint Hotline. A feat of strength will lead to the magic key. Ooh, power bracelet locked.
Yeah.
That's another level power bracelet locked. Step over the wire to reach the magic boomerang. Yeah, old news. And the final hint for 11 measly rupees. Leok lurks with the magic key. So you know what this tells us from these 2 or 3 hints. Single-handedly tell us that level 4 has the magic key and is power bracelet locked. Or, yeah, at least in the level it's somehow power bracelet locked, if not the level itself.
Exactly. And for anyone watching, if you want some old school goodness, I highly suggest you Google the Nintendo hotline. So for some good times, Google that. That was the bane of my childhood.
Fun fact as well, they actually brought that back on the day that the Switch NES Classic thing launched. They actually brought it back for the weekend. That was actually kind of cool.
Oh, the bills I racked up. While we were reminiscing about how my parents' phone bill got racked up in the 80s, it looks like bombs are 22.
A little bit high on the pricing, but still better than 30.
22 is better than 30 indeed, sir. Finally getting some Death Mountain digging and nice message.
Oh, I didn't catch it. What did it say?
Something about tools.
Okay, we'll see it again, I'm sure. So Syscrusher checking out Spectacle Rock. Nothing opening. eatmysteel does open another hole in Death Mountain. That Lionel is... Okay, there we go. Vegas, baby!
No gambling for EMS this time, just moving on up.
And we found another bomb shop, and there's our cheap meat for 53. That might be the rare shop.
Yeah, very, very well could be. And Syscrusher is going back to some of those spots that Eat My Steel was able to check early on when he got a bomb drop, so it's just going to pick up some cashola.
I wonder if Eat My Steel will need to get that meat later. We have not found the Triforce in level 8 yet. We don't know if there's a bomb block, or a bait block in the way of it. So that could be something that still comes into play later, that 53 rupee meat. We'll find out later when we get back to level 8.
I know we saw a bait block somewhere, but I don't remember where. I think it was yep.
It led to nowhere because there was no room above it. My mother has a heart container by the coast. Thank you very much.
Very informative.
We already picked it up, but thanks anyway. Ooh, still getting nicked by a boomerang. Syscrusher finds level 4 in the Lost Hills. That's the power bracelet lock level we just got from the hints on Eat My Steel side. He will find the magical key here if he digs.
And that would be a really smart dig for him. That could be something that helps him push through those levels maybe just a smidgeroo quicker than Eat My Steel is.
Oh, look at that! I was about to say, as soon as you finish, I was going to say there's a second item in here. We just found it. He found it first. That is the magic rod right next to the level 4 starting screen.
Well, that makes up for a lot. That's pretty awesome.
So, that is going to give Syscrusher, in my opinion, a huge edge going into the rest of this race, because now he has a huge combat edge. He can go find out what's in level 1 behind that Patra if he wants to, and he will have, in general, more ability to kill things that Eat My Steel is currently not able to kill. So even though Eat My Steel does have a 3 Triforce lead right now, and Syscrusher does have to go back, get the silver arrows in level 8 right next to the start, he will have that wand for a huge, or the rod I should say, for a huge combat advantage now. That can help him get back in this race.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we did happen to see that Eat My Steel saw where the blue candle was, and it was up here on Death Mountain. So obviously he's not going to take that since he already has the red candle.
Yeah, a little bit late for that. You don't, if it's far away from where you're starting, you're probably going to find the red one most of the time before you pick it up, or you may find some other useful tool. It's only helpful if you don't have the red one yet. You need to burn some bushes.
Yep. So Eat My Steel needs to find himself his way to level 4, and Syscrusher really needs to jump back into level 8 and get himself that those silver arrows.
But at the same time, you can also say that Eat My Steel needs to go to level 8 to find the Triforce himself, and he's done none of the exploration yet. So Syscrusher at least has done some exploration. The question will be, will he discount the room that has the silver arrows in it and not find them? Hopefully he comes back to that room and finds the silver arrows in there, because that will be
absolutely
will cost him.
We're going to give the good old forgotten spot a check here on Eat My Steel side.
He hasn't forgotten it.
Oh, and hey, thanks for the subscription, DHS Stom. We all really appreciate that. That's very, very awesome. Thanks for supporting Speed Gaming.
Yes, we definitely appreciate that. Thank you for the that was the 4-month sub as well, 4th time in a row that he subbed. So thank you so much for that. Eat My Steel just showed that tool message again. That was the door repair message. I sell tools. Which would you like? Steels.
So let's see where everybody heads here, going in different directions. We'll see who makes some progress here. So we are still looking. The only level we have not found yet is level 7. So we're still on the hunt for level 7. So
yeah, that sounds about right. We did see 1 and 4, and obviously the rod is in 4. Syscrusher picked that up, so he is putting off the rest of 4 until later, it looks like. Getting 32 rupees right now. I'm going to check that message again because I didn't see that. Meet the old man in the dead woods. No, not going. and it's not really a secret at this point, is it? 32 rupees?
Not so much. Not anymore.
We're getting to see what all the messages are now, thanks to the book. Oh, there's the old man.
Yeah, Vanilla 7 just looks like it's a... or level, excuse me, Vanilla 2 is just a potion shop, and here we go. Eat my steel into 4.
Syscrusher now aware of the medicine prices if he wishes to chug. Meanwhile, Eat My Steel is about to find his magical rod. He might try and kill the Goma first, just to, for the sake of sport. Plus, he wants a Goma hide on his wall, I heard. Unfortunately, it just vanishes, and he gets his magical rod.
I'm sure he's very, very happy to get that, and he's gonna go shoot some stuffs now.
I don't think Syscrusher had enough time with the rod before Eat My Steel got it to make enough of an impact, so this is going to be very interesting to see what happens now, how Eat My Steel handles the rest of the seed, having already 4 Triforces. That should help speed up the rest of it for him, given what he's already found in this seed. In fact, having... I'm going to actually throw this out there. He doesn't have the red ring yet. We don't know if the raft is required for our missing level 7. So, depending where level 7 is, and if he feels comfortable with just the 11 hearts and not the red ring, he could even put himself into go mode at this point, as long as the raft isn't needed.
Yep, very much so. We still do have power bracelet spots up on Death Mountain, some other places to check, so he may just feel comfortable doing that, just thinking, you know, hey, I'm almost an hour in, I'm just going to go ahead and go.
Yeah, get moving, get going. So taking a look at what we still need on our tracker, we don't know what the level 1 item is. Now, it could be behind the Patra. That could also be the Triforce behind the Patra, so we may not get to see the item. We don't know what the level... what else are we missing? We don't know what the level 7 item is. We haven't seen level 7 yet. We don't know what's in level 9. So we know there are 4 items left that could be in those 4 locations. 3 of those are the raft, the red... Actually... No, yeah, the raft, the red ring, and the Lord Banana. There's a... I'm not sure what the 4th item is because I don't see it on our mini tracker at the bottom. Oh, White Sword Bombs. I keep forgetting that that is the bombs. That is absolutely correct. So the White Sword Bombs will be the 4th item. 2 of those items are in level 9. If the raft is in level 9, we know that it's one of 3 useless items then. The only one that could still be useful at that point would be the red ring, or again, potentially the raft if we find it in one of the earlier levels.
Yep, and a good clock there for Eat My Steel so he can clean out some of those guys, and both runners are in level 4 right now, just digging out items and Triforces.
Actually, there's something I just realized. If we find that the raft is not in level 1 and is any other item in level 1, that would mean level 7 does not require the raft. We could say that we know where we are kind of in no mode in terms of what we need for items. So at that point, it's just a matter of finding level 7.
Exactly. And they're kind of, oh no, Syscrusher takes a death. Not good.
Oof. This is pretty good progress for an hour in. This is probably one of the faster seeds I've called so far here, which is saying something. So, Eatman's still playing the seed very well. He's playing the seed very well tonight.
Yeah, definite good job on his part. And Syscrusher's doing too, just, you know, just routing choices and things of that nature, but very good.
And a couple of unfortunate deaths at the wrong places for him kind of cost him as well a little bit. Speaking of Syscrusher. So just to confirm again, the answer or question in chat, have we seen level 7? No, we have not. That could still be locked by, I don't know if we've seen all the recorder spots, but we definitely have not seen the raft spots. It could be locked by the raft as well, which is the only item outstanding that could still mean anything to this seed, besides the red ring for safety.
Another stair here in 4. We'll see what this is.
Could be an item. Could be the... There it is. There is the magical key.
Yep, and that'll make a big difference for Eat My Steel not having to try to farm keys.
So level 9 pending, I would say, and level 7 location pending, I would say he's in a huge lead right now. I don't like to typically say that, but given that he has... oh, hi, Link. Given that he has the different items available that he needs, and these are items Syscrusher has not picked up yet, as well as a huge Triforce lead, I would say he is definitely in the driver's seat at this point. But level 9 and level 7's location pending, and how bad level 7 is. It's in second quest, it's 35 rooms of spiral torture. So we'll find out later if level 7 or level 9 does have a case of slowing Eat My Steel down and giving Syscrusher a chance to catch up.
And luckily Syscrusher just found his any key, so he also has that advantage of not having to worry about keys now. Now we're just on a Triforce hunt in level 4.
That's all we need at this point. Syscrusher Syscrusher was just informed the power bracelet is level 3, but he doesn't know because he still doesn't have the book.
Yep, and lucky for him, he already got that power bracelet, so...
Yep. Oh, hi, Goma. No, that could be...
he has that bow.
Yeah, that could be locking the Triforce down below for all we know. No, it got away, got behind the block, so Eat My Steel has to wait another cycle for the eye. There it goes. There's a set of bombs he doesn't need. He may try bombing a hole, pick those up later. And he takes a red bubble to the face.
Ew, yucky. Not good. Luckily there's a blue bubble in there to kind of offset it, too.
There is. So now he's going to chase that down. Get over here, Bubble. I want you. Thank you.
Yep, all back to normal now. No more inverted controls for him.
And he's not coming back to check the room below the Goma yet. I would, because that is a potential Triforce behind a locked door we want to kind of check out. He already knows where the items are. He has them, though.
Oh, another Goma. Good times.
Now he wants to check out the eye. Oh, he hung around too long and he got mugged. He drops a heart.
He has a lot of hearts right now, so that's probably a little more acceptable than it would have been, just a bit ago. And for folks just noticing, we do, second quest does have walk-through walls, so we're due for some walk-through walls in here, so that's why he's walking into walls and not bombing them.
And Eat My Steel is trying to reset the room to see if the dark nuts can be removed. One of them was. Gibdo has a priority over one of those dark nuts. That dark nut may be priority, but he might just kill this one now. But he almost takes a death. He's close. That could be scary. Oh, he stands next. I want to note what Eat My Steel just did. He had the presence of mind to stay next to the shooting statue. That kept it from firing. If you're staying within one square of that shooting statue, it will not fire at you. The other one still will, but the one will not.
Oh, yay. Oh no, Syscrusher takes a death to that Goma. That's not good.
Eat My Steel might take a death to this one. Let's see what happens here. He did.
Oh, drat. Much not goodness. Yeah, Goma definitely pushing people around.
Yeah, the comment chat, I'll just kind of respond to that very, very quickly. That's a double KO!
Absolutely. Yeah, the level 4 in second quest is not the... Oh
Ooh.
no, he cleared the room
Ooh.
too.
He didn't grab the fairy, and that would have saved him.
Yep, absolutely. Before he died, I was going to say level 4 in first quest isn't bad. It's not a bad level. It's pretty bad in second quest.
Oh, we found the NS review room. Oh, that was the Triforce room. There you go.
Well, there we go.
And that was actually 2 squares away from the start. So yeah, the rod was just inside, and the Triforce was just inside. That was actually pretty free for if you think about it. Just the magical key was as a nice to have.
Looks like Syscrusher decides he doesn't want to play that game anymore, and he's going back to 8.
Now, will he find the silver arrows? I believe it was the room to the left, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, as chat pointed out, the only time Syscrusher came here, he didn't have any type of weapon, so he could have not did it because he possibly didn't have a weapon to clear the room out.
Did he try that block long enough to push it? Maybe it was the next one, this one.
Yeah, I believe there's something here in this room too.
It was, well, he already found the recorder, so it was one of these 2 rooms. It looks like it's this one.
Yep,
like
it's this one. No, it's not. This is the transport.
Oh boy. That takes him all the way to the right. And he's going down, so he's going away from the silver arrows right now. Please wait. Please wait. Continue. And he found another staircase. That's not going to take him where he wants to go.
Yep, he's just, you know, he could find the Triforce, though, and that's good. Not finding the silver arrows, though, is not good.
Yeah, if he finds the Triforce before finding the silver arrows, he will not dig for those silver arrows. I'm predicting that right now. He has too many Triforces still to find. He'll dig other levels before coming back here for the silvers then.
Absolutely. eatmysteel is going to go clear out the coast. We'll see where he heads next. Obviously, the coast item's the magic boomerang, so he's not going to worry about that now.
And there's our 3rd transport for Syscrusher in this run. Yeah, the items in level 8 were really free if you search the right blocks, but the Triforce is proving to be a nuisance.
Absolutely.
So that map for level 3, by the way, for those not familiar with the map, you saw the 5 rooms in the 2x3 configuration. Those go all the way up and down to connect the 2 parts of the spiral, and then each part of the spiral goes out from there.
eatmysteel's now just on the hunt for level 7, so he's gonna search around, see if he can find it, see if he needs to go clear out level 1 now or later, so he's just searching away. And here he is back at 1.
I was just gonna say I would go do level 1 right now, and it looked like he was going that way, so he's definitely in there now. He wants to see what's behind that patch. He wants to make sure it's not a raft, so he knows if level 7 is raft block. Other than that, he has found every other level, so that's probably the one thing he wants to rule out right now. If he can rule that out, then that'll make him feel a lot happier knowing he checked that.
Time to take that non-expanding Patra down.
Patra wants to do some style points here. No style, you lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, and Patra dropped absolutely nothing of use.
Which is normal. Oh, hi, fairy. Oh, it was the compass. Well, at least we get to see the Triforce screen now, all the way in the bottom. Start at the top, go to the bottom. Seems normal.
Yeah, pretty much so. Now we're just on the hunt for the item, and we know where the Triforce is, so we'll see how Eat My Steel handles this. And Syscrusher's still just digging out this insanely bad level 8.
This is the one advantage he does have with Eat My Steel. Eat My Steel has not done this level 8 at all, besides getting the 2 items and noping right out. He didn't want to deal with the long, crazy level 8 at that point, and this is Syscrusher's 3rd time in the level, so Syscrusher, you could almost say, has had an obsession with this level 8, trying to get it done, and it just did not play out for him.
No, it's definitely been kind of his Achilles heel, this seed, is the level 8.
Definitely. He's in a dark room right now. Now, maybe this was the Silver Arrow room. No, it's a compass.
Yeah, and it's in the room with the compass. So yes, this is the
Silver Arrow room. Okay, I was on the wrong side. So he has found that. He will probably wish he checked this out a long time ago now. At this point, I'm fairly sure Syscrusher knows he's behind, but he doesn't realize this isn't the reason he's behind.
Well, it's good that he found those now. Now those aren't a barrier. Now he needs to start burning through some stuff and catching up if he can.
And that Patra is taking the little mini bugs were taking a bite of Eat My Steel there, down 2 hearts. There's the Triforce for him, and Patra guard the Triforce. There you go, you need the rod to get the Triforce. But there's still an item on the floor somewhere. I don't think we picked that up yet.
He hasn't, so he's going to keep on digging to see what that is to make sure it's like you had mentioned. Yep.
Oh, look at that leg. Wow. Nice. Oh! And he picks it up just because TGE will probably approve.
TGE approved pickup of the Lord Banana. We will not...
It appeared right under his feet, so why not? Just take it.
Can't hurt. So now we're really on that quest for to figure out where the heck level 7 is.
But we know it's not Raftlock. That we know now because we have not seen the raft yet.
Yep, so we either have the raft and the ring in 9, or the ring and the white sword bombs in 9.
That buddy snuck a hit as Eat My Steel was leaving the screen. Ooh, very well timed hit by the Patra. Or by the I suddenly forgot the name of the enemy. By the Pole's voice, buddy.
It was a P name, close enough.
Yeah.
So Eat My Steel is going to begin his grade 8 dig and try to find that Triforce. Syscrusher is going to go play with Patra in level 1.
And if he finds it on this dig, which I imagine he will because he doesn't have any reason not to, then that will be only his 2nd time in this level 8, and Syscrusher was in here 3 times already and still hasn't taken the Triforce out. So it shows that it's a hard level to dig, but I have a feeling Eat My Steel is going to probably be very thorough with this level and make sure to follow every path he can. So I don't think he's going to have a problem doing this. He's already in a very good trip down the right side to where the vanilla starting screen is at the very bottom. So if he can get all the way down there, he can rule out every square down here for the Triforce.
Yep, absolutely.
Found a key. Doesn't need it anymore.
Yep, and regretfully, Syscrusher leaves level 1, so he's gonna go...
Nice bomb! That was a great handler kill there. So he's now in a lovely, lovely Goma room. Missed the shot. You heard a little dink there, but got the 2nd one. So he's going to wait for the Goma to open its eye again. It gets another couple dinks and the eye closes. The time has passed. He needs to wait another cycle. Syscrusher entering level 4. Going to dig out the Triforce here. It looks like he does have both of the items. We found the staircase for Eat My Steel. It is a transport. Oh, we have another Goma on the other side. Hi!
Wow, this place is full of spider crabs.
The sea is full of them, my goodness. Try bomb on that wall. It does open up, and Syscrusher's screen scrolls through the waterfall cave screen. Screen scrolls through that screen. Another bomb hole opens for Eat My Steel. He's routing this level 8 very, very nicely, getting both of the ends of the spiral taken care of.
Yeah, and those are pretty linear things. You kind of have to go... If something blocks it, you're kind of stuck.
Yeah, you know you have to use the staircase to get in the next segment in that case. Syscrusher getting another look at the wonderful supply of beverages today, and then changes his mind and decides maybe I'll go buy one. Takes a red one. eatmysteel decides he will check out this transport staircase. He has both items. He doesn't need an item out of here.
Nope, just looking for his Triforce.
And now he's over in the lower left.
Very timely bomb drop.
Question chat, Boa's power bracelet locked. Don't think ladder was blocked by anything. Level 5 was not power bracelet blocked. So, yeah, the ladder, as far as I believe, was completely open. You just had to... Was there an enemy that was blocking the ladder, or was it just free walking? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember as well.
Either way, the level itself was accessible. Level 4 and level 6 were both power bracelet locked. Those items all required the power bracelet, which was in level 3 today. Which is kind of ironic. If you think about the hint shop, one of the hints was that the power bracelet was at level 3, and this is in a dungeon.
Oh, and look here. It looks like Eat My Steel found the compass, and he's right next to the Triforce now.
Oh, that's a huge, huge advantage. That's going to be... I hate to say it, but level 7 Penny, this could be game, set, match right here. This is... we still have to see what level 7 looks like, what level 9 looks like, but this is huge right now.
Absolutely, because that Triforce is also bow blocked, and Syscrusher has not been to 2 yet. And the hunt for level 7 is on, and we'll just kind of see where we can find that bad boy at.
I'm gonna say recorder.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad choice.
Comment in chat. 7 needs to be in Crazy layer for assist.
Meridia. Needs to be a Meridia.
I love the reference. For those wondering what that reference is, that's to the Zelda 1, Metroid 1 combo randomizer. There it is. It is recorder. I think that was a recorder spot.
Yep, either way, at least it's accessible and we were able to find it. So here we go. Let's see what level 7 does to us this time.
Interesting that we had 3 items locked by items, levels locked by items. That was definitely interesting. So now we're in 35 rooms of spiraling torture and a mugger. Again, choosing Rare the Heart. I think he's hopeful the red ring is in here, so he's happy to get Rare the Hearts to move on. He does not want to drop the bombs, so we have not seen any bomb upgrades yet. They could be in this level, and he could probably buy it.
Yeah, he's still looking for those bomb upgrades, so...
Given that they're probably in this level, I would have actually dropped a bomb in that case, I think.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see one soon. And he has money, so hopefully they're of a reasonable cost.
Hopefully. And he has entered the turnstile room, and the turnstile leads nowhere. Insert ticket, no access.
Ticket denied. He's probably going to take that any road, or that staircase, excuse me, and see where it goes.
Your ticket is for a different event. Please come back another time.
A little better location there. Has lots of rooms to go explore.
So this is a mixed up room here. Oh, there's the compass. So now we know where the Triforce is. Will he go looking for the item to see if it's the red ring? Otherwise, the other items are fairly useless. I don't think he's going to need any of the other items here, so he may not go for that red. He may just
yeah, because
it is south of the star.
Yep, 1 south. So, oh, blue Lamolas, nice.
Oh, that was the cleanest blue land molas I have ever seen.
That was swag. That was straight up swag. That was really, really good.
That was the absolute cleanest I've ever seen. And that may have just been accidental, but that was the absolute cleanest fight that I've seen.
And that means that our Eat My Steel has all those Triforces, so now we are looking for level 7. And hey, Cyclone, what are we looking for you?
Actually, we already are done level 7. We're going to level 9. He knows we're level 9.
Yeah, that thing.
2 screens west of, or east rather, of where we are now. 1 screen east now. And we're going to go ahead and begin the explanation as he enters level 9 right now. So what Eat My Steel is looking for right now is 2 things. He is listening rather, for the roar of a squealing pig. When we hear that roar, we know that the bacon is ready for carving, and we can go in with our rod and our bow and silver arrows and cook some bacon for the girl. Speaking of, we have to find the girl. There's a door, a shutter door right now that will not open in level 9. That shutter door is a single shutter door. Any room that has more than 1 shutter door will not qualify unless it's the standard room itself. But otherwise, any single shutter door could be the girl, and if it does not open with the enemies all dead, that's where she is. Once we have the bacon, if that door opens, there are enemies still in the room, we'll finish the game.
Yep, and this being a 2Q9, it is more of the shape of a pig skull or a cow skull, and it isn't that full human skull shape.
Oh, there's a good hit. The kidnapped awaits in the southeast of Skull.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hopefully we can get one about where the beast lies.
Yeah, the other 2 hints are the beast and the silver arrows. And something I'd love to see in swordless mode, a hint about the rod in case someone hasn't picked up a rod yet.
Yeah, that would be a great hint to have.
It can be very useful if the rod is actually in level 9. Ooh, that's a death for Eat My Steel. In the top middle of the pig's... Well, I would say the pig's brain.
Yeah, pig brain location. And our friends in chat are telling us we may have heard of Mr. Oinkus, so we'll wait to see what happens there.
I didn't catch that, but I thought I heard. I just didn't catch what room it was in. And we already have down to a half heart here, so the not digging the red ring here, he may, if he goes finds Ganon and decides to try the fight with the half heart, you will have to avoid getting Hyrule Drivered, as LOZ Cards fan likes to refer to it as. It's gonna be a very dangerous fight if he, or just takes a trap hit instead.
Ew, gross. Now remember, he still has his red potions, so he has potions to help him as well.
That is true, and he would probably chug that as soon as he walks into Ganon's room to make sure he doesn't take death to the pig. But a Hyrule Driver will still cost 4 hearts, and he already dropped 2 hearts on the Muggle room, so this could be a very, very ugly scenario for him.
Very much. Let's see what happens. And Syscrusher battling it with oh no!
Oh wow! He just walked right into that. Syscrusher being while finding his book. For him, unfortunately, the hint shop will be all old news.
Yep, he's found the hint shop. We did find everything he already knew.
So if he goes back and looks at the hint shop and be like, give me something else. Just give me anything else. Okay, he did not turn and walk into the Wizard Room this time. Don't you be filling health. Please wait. Please continue. Syscrusher now has Triforce number 2 out of level 6. It's safe to say that he is probably set to lose this one, but we will find out if eatmysteel just has a hard time finding his way through level 9 because all the combat with the blue wizard robes and such. Then this could be where Syscrusher could make up some time, but it probably is too little too late.
And eatmysteel taking the smart thing and going in and out to see if those wizards have priority, and they don't. The Stolfos do.
That was great. That's a good move. And we did hear the bacon there, so it is probably that northern room at this point, to the upper left of where he is now, most likely. I don't think we saw him in that room yet. Actually, we heard another noise there, but I think that was a patcher in that room, right?
Yeah, I think it was just an audio glitch.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. And we have 8 hits with the magic rod, give or take, because, you know, +2, -2, so he could be squishy, could be beefy. That's one hit.
What a room. Ooh, yuck.
Yeah, the Chevy room is not a room that you want to fight Ganon in. It's not a friendly room to wander around in trying to chase the pig. That's a high roll driver, that's a death.
Oh man, lots of not goodness there.
And he's out of there. He might go back to level 7 to find out if the red ring is in there, because, or he's going to find maybe another potion instead.
Probably going up to this ferry and refill his health.
He may be doing that too, that is a possibility. But I would suggest he might want to get a potion while he's doing this.
Yep, and the Pepsi was only 30 some rupees, so it's definitely not an expenditure he, you know,
yeah,
he can
definitely, or he may just decide, you know, buy a red one because it's cheaper anyway to get 2, but of course if he has a blue one, then it's better off buying the 1. He's not going to get the potion, just one of the hearts. I think he does still have a blue potion, so he can use that during the fight. If he takes a fall during that, it might be a case of, okay, do I need to go get the red ring or something along those lines, so it may be something to consider. If he knew how far ahead he was right now, he would get the red ring anytime.
Yeah, if he knew, yeah, he'd make that gamble into 7 and see if he could find it, or maybe it's in here. Who knows?
Could be in here. There's 2 items in here, and he may just wander around, just trying to see if he can find it. Just a few extra rooms to see if he can find it in one of the ears, perhaps. The kidnapped awaits in Southeast Skull. Thank you. We know that.
Very convenient ferry right there.
So he is, the pig again is in the Shadow Door to the north, and he's gonna go take the fight again. So ladies and gentlemen, for the second time, here's Ganon. Again, we're going for 7, 8, or 9 hits here, depending on the plus minus. That was 1 hit. That was a high roll driver. Get the potion out. Drink up. Please wait. Resume fight. That was another high roll driver. 1 more will kill him.
Oh no.
And he's only got 2 hits. Oh!
Yeah, gotta go buy a new potion.
Yeah, I need to buy a new potion now. And this is, and like I said, this is where you have to decide whether you take the gamble on looking for the red ring, because if you are having trouble with that fight with the potion, it may be a case where you need to consider, do I want to take 1 hard damage to set forward on high roll drive? He may take that gamble. This is more of a runner preference thing, not so much whether it's a right or a wrong play, more of a runner preference. He is going to the closest potion shop, getting a red potion, and he's probably going to get a fairy refill. And once he does the fairy refill, he'll probably just give it 1 more try with that and see how that goes. So let's see if that's what he does. Yeah, he's heading right towards the ferry.
Yep, that way he can go in with full health, has 2 life refills, hopefully Hopefully he doesn't take too many high roll drivers.
We're now at the hour-and-a-half point in the race. Those of everyone watching, thank you for joining us live or on YouTube after the fact. As we are in the all boards, no swords tournament. This is the bracket plays. And here on Speed Gaming. And I am Cyclone, joined by Belmort79, who is also our tracker today.
Let's see how Eat My Steel Piggy round 3 goes here.
And Syscrusher now getting his ladder. And no, that was not blocked by a golem or anything like that, so it was a, in all sense, a free ladder.
Yeah, Sis probably just taking stock of the situation, seeing, you know, what do I need to do? What's my most, you know, what's going on here? Probably realizes he's behind, but just trying to figure out where he wants to head to next.
I think based on when he got the silver arrows, he probably knew at that point he was behind, but he just doesn't, I don't think he hasn't put the pieces fully together yet, because there's still the bow missing from his inventory, and the bow is all the way over at level 2, a level he hasn't really explored yet. Syscrusher was using the flute there, and he just found level 2, so there it is. And for the third time, here's Ganon. Oh, there's one hit. He avoided the high roll driver that time. That was a smack. Oh, he needs it now. Get the potion. Yeah, he better get the potion out and drink it.
Yep, needs to take his potion real quick.
Hold on, again, I have to take a beverage break, excuse me. Ooh, that was a high roll driver. He might
Gotta
need
be
another
careful.
potion. 1 or 2 more hits, he better drink it again. There we go. Ah. Get the silver arrow, put it in there, the bacon is cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go feed the girl.
Should be very, very close here, because we're getting to the east, just have to go south.
And we just found Ganon's room in level 2.
Ah.
That's, strangely enough, a sign in this case. And there's the bow for Syscrusher. So we are now in southeast of Skull. We just have to find the door, the single shutter door that opens now. There are, I think, 12 possible rooms in this part of the level. That could be it. That is not it. It could still be through there, but that's not the room. Syscrusher finding his level 2 Triforce. That's a staircase, transport. We want to stay in this part of the skull. There's the eye. There's a shutter door. It does not open. And Eat My Steel just got pancaked.
Complete pancaking.
He is now in the wrong segment, so he needs to get back to the south. There was a chute anyway blocking the way. Nowhere to go there. And he leaves from that point, which I find an interesting decision. That would go straight left, or right from here, rather. Could that be it? Oh, it was free, just like that. Of course. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the winner of your race. eatmysteel1 will be moving on to face Roost Slugs in the next round of the lower bracket. Get your GGs in chat as he finishes with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 34 minutes, and 37 seconds, and Syscrusher very quickly forfeits 7 seconds later. So very tough run for Syscrusher there, but get your GGs in for both of them. We will see if they wish to join us here. And while we wait to see if they do wish to join us, I'll just cover information on some other races that are on the schedule here. There are none scheduled for today, or for, I should say, for April 1st, which is tomorrow. To today now on the Eastern Coast, but technically tomorrow. So what we have on the next schedule next is F. Coughlin, the creator himself, going against Malagord. That will be, I don't understand this, at 22:22, which is 10:22 Eastern Time, in the evening on April 2nd. I'm going to assume that was intentional. And we also have on April 3rd, Redbird Grad versus Dr. J PhD. That is at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. No time shenanigans there. There will most likely be other races scheduled in the coming days as well, but these are the two that are on the schedule in the next couple of days that we can cover right now.
Yep, and soon we'll be starting to see our Elite 8 flags in just a second here. And we have Eat My Steel and Syscrusher. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Yep, GG.
GG.
So that turned out to be a bit of a... Eat My Steel had a huge advantage from the very start because he dug level 8 for both items right away, and it took a little while for Syscrusher to go back to level 8, especially for the silver arrows, which took 3 attempts to get because you never went to the correct room. How did that seed seem to play out for you, Syscrusher?
So I just had a hard time getting bombs early, and that just kind of put me on tilt, and had a hard time after that.
Yeah, being on tilt would definitely cause that to be the case. How did you feel that seed went for you, Eat My Steel?
Actually, I thought it was going really well. Like felt like I was just flying. If you noticed on my name, I put avoid early deaths, and I actually managed to do that. So that helped me big time. So yeah, I felt like the whole time I felt like I was flying. I felt like I happened to kind of just come across the right things at the right time.
You did seem to route the seed very well from my perspective, and I thought that everything went absolutely your way on that seed. You got level 8, like we said, very early. You found both items very, very quickly. You bailed out of there without looking for the Triforce, which turned out to be free as well, right south of where, right, very, very, very close to where you started there.
Well, that was 7.
Well, that was 7. I'm thinking 7. Okay, my mistake. Where was it in 8 again?
8, it was at the top, and it was at the end of like a dead end stair with a dome up.
That's true. Okay, I got mixed up with 7. You're correct, but and that was a free 7 once you found it too. 7 was locked by the recorder, I believe.
Yeah, 7 was stupid though. It was the very last place I dug, and then I went up and like went through a bunch of stuff, went through stairs, and then got found the compass, and it was the one thing down from the start. If I always went down, I had.
That was the freest level 7. We didn't have to dig for the item by the time we got there. It was the absolute last level we found, and we didn't know where it was an hour 15 into the seed or something like that. So we had no knowledge of it at all until you found it.
We know what the item was in there?
Nope. No, you were the only one in there, and you didn't dig it. We were wondering where the red ring was for anyone who might want that. We thought you might go digging that at one point because you had a few deaths to Ganon. But you stuck it out, you took a potion in, and you finished the fight. Very, very tough fight, look.
Yeah, that one, I tried to do the stun lock the first couple of times, and it was like he just kept spawning like on top of me, and I kept getting the old Hyrule drivers there, so
yeah.
Just I had money to get a couple potions, so I was just like, well, I'll just duck out and hope Syscrusher's not in here right as I am, and just grab some fairy and a potion were kind of nearby, so I had enough money to get it again if I needed to.
Yeah, the major problem that Syscrusher ran into, and I kind of said during the race it was kind of an obsession with level 8, but it didn't seem that the routing in level 8, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, Syscrusher, by all means, but it didn't seem like your routing in level 8 was really working out. You seemed to go through all the different transport staircases. You didn't really explore any area fully, whereas when Eat My Steel went in there after he had gotten 6 Triforces, he got to the right side, went all the way down, cleared it all out at once, took a stair somewhere, cleared that entire area out all at once, and just seemed to route it very effectively. Would you say that the routing in level 8 might have been one of the problems you had in this seed?
It was definitely one of the problems. I forgot to go. I kept forgetting what I had, which items I had. I forgot which enemies were in which rooms, and I forgot to go into that room to the right there where the compass was, and I thought there was like a Goma or something in there.
You mean the silver arrows?
I never went back. The room to the very right where where they had the compass, and is that where the silvers were?
In level 8, it was the room to the right of start.
Okay, yeah. So I cleared most of 8 before I even went back in there. So I don't know why, but
yeah, level 8. There's an item to the right, and an item to the left, right after you come in.
Yeah, it was so easy. It's like 2 items right there, and I never went back into that room to the right. And it told you exactly where the Triforce was too. So
also by the time oh, sorry, go ahead.
I didn't even really want to go back in there, but I was like, well, I can't find bombs anywhere, so I'm just going to go back in here.
Also,
I don't know how many blue Lionels I cleared, but looking for bombs. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
They were all over the place over, and I'm sorry, I was cutting you off. Didn't know you were still going. I apologize. I was going to comment as well. You finally picked up the book in level 6 as well. By the time you actually picked up the book, though, the one hint shop we saw the hints for, every single hint was for something you already had. 2 hints were for level 4, the other one was for level 3, and you had all the items out of those dungeons by then, and you knew that the 4 was power bracelet lock because you already found it. So the hint shop would have been useless to you at that point if you didn't already buy those hints.
Right. I don't even know why I picked the book up. I probably shouldn't have, but either way.
Yeah, I didn't even know about those hints when I got that book. I was in 6, and boom, the hints were right above me. I had enough cash, I just bought them up.
Yeah, that was very convenient. It was like I said a moment ago. It seemed like everything seemed to go your way on that seed. You routed it in an almost perfect way that things just fell into place very quickly for you, and we had a nice, comfortable sub 2 on that seed. So, with that said, looking forward in the tournament here. Actually, do you have any questions, Belmort, before I continue with that?
No, I think all y'all covered it really good. You know, that level 3 was interesting where you had the Triforce and then the Dodongos that needed dinner. So, yeah, that was definitely interesting. But no, I'm G2G.
Oh, I was mad about that. Those Dodongos. I was so mad. I blew it on the last bomb. I overshot it and I had to go leave, and I was so mad.
Yeah, I would have found a way to kill those guys. Those guys were jerks. I felt so bad for you there.
We felt for you on that one for sure, because that was just seeing that the Dongo turn around just as you drop the bomb. Was like, nope, not hungry. Just we felt for you on that one, having to go back in there and do that again. We really felt for you on that one.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Say, oh man, that hurts. I mean, another instance where I just happened to walk in there. I had like 8 or 7 bombs or something, just enough to clear it out. And
I had 7 bombs and I missed 2 of them. So, and then it took forever to get more bombs, and there was only 1 bomb shop.
Yeah, it seems like that seed was kind of bomb drop starved. You guys had to keep buying them or just doing counts and stuff like that. They definitely weren't generous whatsoever in the bomb department.
Eatmysteel had a really nice forced bomb drop there. I was trying to figure out why you went to the one room to kill that buyer, but then you came back, you dropped the bomb on the last stectite, and it was boom, there were the bombs. I'm like, oh, that's what he was doing. Very nice bomb drop. Was that level 5? I think you did that in? Z?
Yeah, 5, yeah.
You stuck by the Triforce to get it. You had to be careful not to grab it.
Yeah, I thought I might actually touch. I was like, oh, am I going to get it?
Yeah, I was worried you might too. So very, very nicely done, Seed. Congratulations on a very nice win here in this seed tonight. You do go forward to face Rooslugs in the next round of the tournament. We're still on bracket plays in your part, even though we do have the Triforce at the top of the screen today. Obviously, it's a single matchup. So how do you feel moving on to face Rooslugs in the next round?
Oh, I've watched a few of his matches, and I've seen him put in some crazy good times on the Swiss. I think he had a couple just jet ones, and yeah, that's it's gonna be pretty rough sledding for me, I think. But look forward.
And Syscrusher, this does unfortunately eliminate you from the tournament. How did you feel? Did you enjoy the tournament? Did you have any potential regrets or anything along those lines? How did you feel everything went with this tournament?
I always have a good time. It's, whatever the outcome is whatever. I don't care too much about getting too far in a tournament, but it's a lot of fun. I'll be waiting for the next one, so I'll be in it, I'm sure.
Well, we definitely look forward to seeing you in a future tournament. We look forward to Eat My Steel to following you in the following rounds as well to see how you do against Root Slugs. And if you win against Root Slugs, in the future rounds after that as well. So good luck in the future to both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, best of luck to you guys and a hard-fought tournament in Syscrusher. Look forward to seeing you in the next tourney.
Good game. Eat My Steel.
Yeah, good game. Definitely.
So just to remind you once again, follow these two runners. Their names are exactly as you see them on the screen. If you're watching on YouTube, you just go twitch.tv/ and then enter the name as you see it on the screen. You can find and follow both of these runners there and hang out with them and see what else they do besides playing Zelda. Make sure to also follow my co-commentator Belmore at 79 as well. I want to just remind you again, make sure you do come back for the other two races that I mentioned earlier. The ones on April 2nd, April 3rd. April 2nd is the... let me get it back in front of me. That was Fred Coughlin versus Malagor. That is a winners round 3 matchup. So this is neither of them has taken a loss yet. This is going to be still on the bracket flags. Even though Elite 8 flags have started, we've only had one match of them so far. This match is going to be a bracket flag on April 2nd at 22:22 or 10:22 Eastern Time. And then Redbird Grad versus Dr. JPHD. That is a lower bracket match. One of them will be leaving the tournament after that match at 11 o'clock on April 3rd. So make sure you come back for those races either here on Speed Gaming or Speed Gaming 2 through 6. Give those a follow. And or on Randomania or Randomania 2 through 4. Give those a follow as well. Our co-broadcaster partner for this tournament. Any last thoughts for you, Belmort?
No, I just really want to encourage everybody to keep watching. This has been a tournament, and even with folks not moving on, Swordless is exceedingly hard. So definitely, just congrats to anyone that can make it, more than a game playing Swordless. So great job to everybody. Make sure, even if you think, I was never any good at Legend of Zelda, download this randomizer. Fred's done a great job. And try these sword seeds out for yourself and see how mean they are. I encourage everyone to give the Zelda one game a follow.
Exactly. The one thing I can definitely say is that when you play the game with just the rod and not having a sword, you will learn to do things in different ways that you never thought they could be done. And then when you do get your pointy sword, your pointy stick back, it actually makes you feel more confident about doing things not using a sword. Yes, some of the things are not possible, like using the rod on Ganon in a regular seed, but it gives you more confidence using items to do things that you might normally not think of using them for, and it actually makes you an all-around better player at rando in the situations where you don't have a sword. So definitely worth trying if you are a disciple of the Zelda 1 rando, and definitely worth getting that practice in with the items before, so that even if you do use a sword normally, you're more confident as you go through those seeds with the items. So let's go ahead and we'll wrap up here. And I just want to say, if you are going to following on Speed Gaming, there are a few items I'll draw attention to tomorrow morning to start off the day. We have basically Super Metroid all morning tomorrow. We have 9:30 in the morning. We have a Super Metroid race. 10 o'clock we have Randomizer League. 11 o'clock we also have a Randomizer League race. So there's 2 different Super Metroid events going on Speed Gaming. We also have more of that in the evening. Some Link to the Past Randomizer League matches going on tomorrow evening. So definitely some things to come check out on Speed Gaming tomorrow. Other than that, I want to wish everyone a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming and watching this race tonight. Thank you again, Belmore79, for commenting, and good game again to the runners. I want to wish you all a wonderful evening. And thank you again, chat, for joining us. You're just as important as all of us. I'm going to give Belmore79 the final word. Good night.
Yeah, thanks again for watching all. GG to both of the runners. Thanks as always to Cyclone G for doing a great job on comms. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in our next match. Have a good night.